I waited all my life to play, but I still can't find a way. But if I work it one more day, I might just break the chain. I might just break the chain. I might just break the chain.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy LTD, aka Living the Dream, and yep, I got another video for you. The two more Moabs spliced together. These actually are with V3 Gaming or VVV Gaming. One, I think this one, let me start off with, is with Soren. It was just me and Soren. Like I said, these are really old. I generally don't use the MP7 anymore, but yeah, this one's with Soren, I believe, and then the second one is with just Triple V Gaming. I think Predator's in there, and I think JK. I don't think One Shot. I'm not sure, but yeah. So enough about the gameplay. Nothing special, just a couple of Moabs. What I wanted to talk about today is more the multiplayer game talk and shit like that. A lot of people, more like the nuisances of people who just talk shit. Now, we talk shit, and we talk shit for fun. It's all about fun. It's all making fun of people who talk shit or or squeakers or any shit like that. But there's a couple of comments that I fucking hate, or like a couple of things that I fucking hate. One thing that I absolutely hate is when people go, "Hardscope, you're a fucking hardscoper. Quit fucking hardscoping." Okay, there's a difference between a quick scope, what would be considered a hard scope, and what should be considered a hard scope. Okay, and hard scopes are completely acceptable. For me, quick scoping, that's pretty simple. Everyone should know what quick scoping is. If you can do it, great. I'm not the best at it. A lot of people, some people are really good at it. You see a lot of Optic, FaZe Clan, shit like that. But by the way, FaZe Clan, their videos, I don't see what the big deal is, to be honest with you. I mean, this is kind of getting off topic, but it deals with the quick scoping and hard scoping and shit like that. I watch their videos and shit. I'm subscribed to them, but what they're doing is all set up. What they're doing seems to get repeated over and over again. Yeah, they'll pick like sniper rifle, or they'll pick a 720, or they'll do something out of a care package, but they literally sit there for hours with someone who's being a fucking dummy and set it up. So to me, it's really not that big a deal, and it's all in Modern Warfare 2. I want to see them do a Modern Warfare 3 montage. Let's see you just strictly do a Modern Warfare 3 montage, and then I'll be surprised. Or fucking do it with actual gameplay, like on a domination or fucking ground war. Do that. That's what you see other people do. But that's not what FaZe Clan is known for. They're known for setting up on Modern Warfare 2, doing trick shots off of shit that will never happen, or usually will never happen in a real game. It's all set up and shit. If you don't know that set up, it's set up. If you don't notice that set up, then you're fucking stupid. But back to like the hard scoping and quick scoping and shit. To me, a hard scope is someone literally planted in one spot with breathe on, or breath, or whatever you want to say, with that on, and just staring down the fucking barrel forever and ever, holding down that left trigger like it's their job, waiting and just doing that the entire time. That to me is a hard scoper. That right there is annoying. Or just sitting there and that's all you're doing. That's a hard scoper. I've been called a fucking hard scoper so much, and to me, I hard scope, but I don't hard scope like crazy mad. All I do is I will zoom in, because I'm not the best quick scoper in the world, and if you're across the fucking map, I'm not going to try and quick scope you from there. I want you dead. I play the objective. I'm not going to sit there and go and take 10 fucking shots to try and get a guy across the map when I know I can zoom in real quick, do a quick breath so it stabilizes, and kill you. Or I drag hard scope. There's a difference there's also drag scoping. Do you know what drag scoping is? Drag scoping is when you zoom in all the way and then you drag left or right with your right trigger, or with your trigger. That's drag scoping. I do that a lot. I don't sit there and use breathe. I usually use stability or kick with extended mags. I usually don't use ACOG either. So for people to call me a hard scoper, you can go fuck yourself. You're a fucking douche. I do not hard scope. I attempt to quick scope if I have to. I'm decent at it. I'm not the best. I've put together a montage if you want to check it out. It's on my channel. And there are quick scopes in there. There are what a lot of people consider hard scoping, and I hate that. People are like hating on hard scoping. It's not hard scoping. I drag scope, bitch. So if you want to call me a hard scoper, go right ahead, but I don't hard scope. If you call me a hard scoper, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's pretty simple. Another thing that I want to talk about in gaming. If you have to use a modded controller. Last night, or 2 nights ago, I played after 1 a.m. for the first time in God knows how long. Um, and I ran into 4 modders. And I'm not talking about modding the game, I'm talking about a modded controller. Where there's absolutely no recoil, there's no kick, and it's strictly like a fucking laser beam on an MK14 or a pistol. And to be honest with you, it was just disappointing because it's like, why? Why do you have to use a modded controller? Are you really that bad in which you have to use a modded controller? It's absolutely pathetic if you have to use a modded controller. You're not good. I actually had all 4 people, I sent them a message after, because I got it. Like, I'm not going to fucking deal with a modder, because they can absolutely dominate you. I sent all 4 people a message saying, hey, how much did that modded controller cost you? And I literally got all 4 responses saying, this is how much it cost me, and this is where I got it. When you admit that, you're fucking dumb. You actually think I want to know where you got your modded controller? You actually want? I wish modded controllers would be illegal, but people make money off it. So I guess in this economy, I can't hate too much, but I wish there'd be some way to get rid of it. And if there was some way that they could regulate it, which I know it'd be really really tough, but you can find them online anywhere. So if people are gonna do that, I think you're fucking dog shit. So if you're calling me a hard scoper, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a douchebag. And if you think you're good with a modded controller, then you're fucking retarded. You are dumb. You are absolutely terrible in the game if you have to be good at it. If you take the game that serious, that you have to have a modded controller, or if you're thinking that you're that shitty, all you have to do is practice a little bit and play more than 10 days, and you'll be good to go. But those are my rants and raves. This is LTD. Keep on living the dream, and peace.